Okay, let's get into this. Tonight, we're doing a deep dive into, well, quite a match. The second T20I between West Indies and Australia, Sabina Park, Kingston. And it really had everything. A big farewell, some, frankly, astonishing, record-breaking stuff. It was quite something.
It really was.
So our job here is to unpack the sources you've given us, pull out those key bits of insight, the important details from what was, let's be honest, a pretty thrilling game.
Definitely.
We want to get to the why behind it all so you come away really understanding the flow, the turning points, not just, the final score.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a lot beneath the surface here. This wasn't just about the series points, though that was important. It was a real tactical battle out there. You saw these moments of individual brilliance that just completely swung the game. Shows how fast T20 cricket can turn, doesn't it?
It really does.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's dive in. Let's explore those key moments, maybe some surprising bits, and figure out the full story of this contest.
Let's do it.
So West Indies batted first. They set a target, 172 for 8. Brandon King, he looked really sharp at the start, didn't he? 51 off 36 balls.
Oh, absolutely. He was leading the charge. That early momentum felt really strong for the West Indies, largely thanks to him.
Yeah, it felt like they were building something.
They were, but then, Shea Hope getting out just after the power play, that felt like a real shift. It just seemed to sort of deflate them a bit. And then you saw that middle order collapse. Suddenly they're, 98 for 5?
Wow, yeah.
It was a classic T20 slump, really. And Australia, well, they pounced on it.
And in the middle of all that struggle, there was this really quite poignant moment, Andre Russell's farewell innings.
Yeah, that was some...
He got that incredible guard of honor, really emotional stuff before he even faced a ball. And then, almost like it was scripted, he goes out and smashes 36 off at just 15 balls. His last game.
Vintage Andre Russell, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Pure power.
Did that sort of emotional high, even with the team collapsing around him, did it feel like it shifted anything?
It was definitely a highlight, an emotional lift for the crowd, for sure. And his hitting was brilliant. But strategically, Australia's bowling plan was already kicking in after that power play.
Right.
They were already working to neutralize any momentum West Indies had built.
Yeah.
And the spinners, Zampa and Maxwell, they were key.
Zampa took 3 for 29.
Yeah, and Maxwell 2 for 15, absolutely crucial. They didn't just contain, they actively squeezed the life out of that middle period, just when King and Hope looked like they might accelerate.
So bringing the spinners on then was a calculated move.
Oh, absolutely. A calculated risk? Maybe, but it paid off massively. They just kept breaking partnerships, stopping West Indies from ever really getting that huge total they might have hoped for after the start King gave them.
Okay, so 172 set. Decent, but maybe not overwhelming. Then comes Australia's chase. And, well, it was something else entirely.
Effortless is almost the word.
Reaching 173 for 2 in just 15.2 overs. An 8-wicket win. I mean, that's dominant.
Shockingly so, almost.
And Josh Inglis, player of the match. 78 runs, just 33 balls, 5 sixes. What was it about his innings? It wasn't just good, it was record-breaking.
It was the intent. Right from the start, he wasn't just accumulating runs. He was actively dismantling the bowling. Just precise, powerful hitting.
And he wasn't alone either.
No, definitely not. That partnership with Cameron Green, 131 runs, record-breaking. Green was superb too, 56 off 32 balls. And that was his second 50 in a row in the series.
Right, consistency from him too.
Exactly. It wasn't just a partnership. It was like a statement. Pure dominance from the Aussie batting. They didn't just chase it. Like you said, they absolutely decimated the target. Barely 15 overs.
So that kind of innings from Inglis and Green backing it up like that, it really does suggest something about Australia's batting depth, doesn't it?
Oh, definitely. A rejuvenated lineup is maybe the phrase. They look like they've got players who can step up and deliver even under pressure. Makes them look, well, very dangerous.
Okay, so we've got the individual brilliance, the spin strategy from Australia. But if you had to pinpoint one thing, the critical factor that really swung this match so heavily towards Australia, what would it be?
Honestly, it has to be the fielding, the West Indies fielding. 6 drop chances. 6. And they weren't just, half chances. They dropped both Inglis and Green early on.
Yeah.
Critical moment. You just can't give players like that second limes.
No, you really can't.
Those missed chances were just incredibly costly, and they directly fueled that huge partnership and basically handed Australia the win on a plate.
Yeah, you can almost feel the frustration that those moments, they just compound, don't they? And it links straight back to what the West Indies need to fix, sharpening up that fielding.
Absolutely.
Because the dropped catches, maybe some sloppy ground fielding too, it just completely undermined everything else they were trying to do. It let Australia just sail away with it.
That's exactly right. And looking bigger picture, the series implications are pretty stark now. Australia are 2-0 up. They look, well, dangerously strong, especially with the bat. This match just hammered that home.
So for the West Indies, it's a quick turnaround needed. They've got to regroup fast before Game 3 in St. Kitts, haven't they?
They really do. That focus has to be on tightening up, especially in the field. Stop the bleeding there. Otherwise, it's hard to see how they stop this Australian momentum.
Okay, so to kind of wrap up this deep dive then, what we saw was this real mix, wasn't it? Individual stars like Inglis and King shining, smart strategic bowling from Australia, particularly those spinners controlling the middle overs.
Yeah.
But maybe the biggest story, the thing that really shaped the result, those fielding errors from the West Indies, they just let Australia's batting power completely take over.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? How often in sport, especially at this level, these seemingly small things, a few dropped catches, end up having such massive consequences.
Yeah, the ripple effect.
Exactly. And then you have the whole emotional side, Andre Russell's farewell, that personal moment against the backdrop of a team getting, well, pretty comprehensively beaten. It adds that sort of bittersweet layer. Makes you wonder what might have been if one or two of those catches had stuck.
Absolutely. A game of what-ifs sometimes. Well, we hope this deep dive has given you a good handle on this fascinating match, pulling out the key threads from the sources you provided. Hopefully a shortcut to feeling well-informed.
Yeah, I hope it was useful.
Keep that curiosity going and keep exploring.